It's hard, but it's the best part of the piece. It's a really long straw. Good morning, friends. I received a fantastic question about chromatic scales. Let's use a moment of Bruch's Violin Concerto to talk about it. And let's talk about chromatic scales as well. You need to have a pattern. And the pattern can vary. You could do 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, and you might keep that pattern consistent throughout the scale. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, etc. Of course, you need a pattern. If you have groupings of 4 notes, I would suggest not putting an accent on the clusters in your chromatic scale. Rather than thinking this way, I want you to think of checkpoints at every 4 notes. Now, of course, this is not part of the phrase. He writes a crescendo poco a poco here, starting from piano. He's not looking for accents every 4 notes in this bar when the chromatics begin. However, I strongly suggest you practice this way because it builds left-hand articulation. We're looking for articulation in the fingers, almost like a pianist. So, when we think of piano articulation, we are thinking of articulation that goes through the key. We are thinking of the finger going down through the key all the way to the floor. And this builds stamina. The same applies in a chromatic scale for us. We need to be thinking about left-hand articulation, and I think checkpoints only help us in this goal. Next, I want you thinking about feeling the distances between the intervals. Friends, think about what a chromatic scale is. Chromatic scale is a collection of half steps. A half step has tremendous tension. It's not like this kind of whole step that feels open and peaceful. No, a chromatic scale is loaded with tension, building to a tritone, perhaps. We need to feel this tension in the left-hand fingers so that we internalize the chromatic scale into our muscle memory. And the name of the game for chromatic scales and pieces, whether it's Bruch or Saint-Saëns or Mendelssohn, we need to be internalizing the chromatic scale into our muscle memory. Friends, thank you for such great questions, but I need your help. What should I cover next?